everybody, Vaping Vinny here again, and I'm back with a hardware review for you folks. I'll just put my teeth in. As you can see, the studio recording area is still in a state of flux while I'm refurbishing it. Please bear with me with a white background. It won't be like that for too much longer. Anyway, this is a review of some hardware that was sent to me for the purpose of the review, and it's this little beauty. It's the Vaptio Cosmo Plus. And I also have one to give away. The entry things is just sending me a screenshot via email to vaping.vinny@gmail.com. I will pop up a screen with the details. Don't worry about that. And one of you lucky lot can win a Cosmo Plus. I am going to open this and use it for the purpose of the close-up because obviously this little one has juice in. Now it is classed, I believe, as a starter device, and it does look a bit prehistoric. But as you'll see in the close-ups, it's got some modern day touches to this device, which makes it applicable as a good starter or little stealth device, because it also does cater for nick shots, which I'll show you in a close-up when we get it down on the deck, which will be now. Let's get it down on the deck, folks. Okay, folks, I purposely left this all still sealed and everything for the review. This is the one that's actually going to be given away, the black and gold version, I believe, of the Vaptio Cosmo Plus. All nicely sealed in. It obviously won't be when I send it to you. Let's just get it open, if I can actually get in the thing. Oh. Wow, that's well sealed. There we go. And dispatch that to the bin. And there we go. Quick look around the box. 0.69 inch OLED display. Exquisite, spectacular trim. Pull and plug coil replacement, which you can see it does have. And on the back it shows you what you get in the kit. You get one Cosmo Plus mod, one Cosmo Plus tank, two Cosmo Plus coils. You get the 1.6 round wire coil, which is your salt nick coil, ideally, or 50-50 juice. And you get a 0.7 mesh coil, which is the little, that's the pre-installed one in the tank as well, which is why this is kind of like a retro look at a new something. Anyway, yeah, it looks like a mod from, say, 3-4 years ago, but it has a mesh coil capability. Straight away out the bottom you get the charger wire, the good old pointless QC, and then various instructions on pre-juicing the coils, and the good old instruction manual, as you'd expect, the norms. And there's the kit. Now these are the little tanks. I'll show you the airflow first if we want to play ball. That's fully open. As you can see, there's a large airflow, and then there's some smaller ones. But it does actually turn. Come on, camera, you was working lovely for me then. There we go. And you can virtually completely close the airflow off. In fact, you can completely close the airflow off. But you can also have it very, very tight for your 50-50 liquids. For things like your salt nicotine ones and things. Blasted camera. There we go. There you can see the airflow. It's nice and smooth. And that's it fully open where I've been having it on the mesh coil. which is pre-installed. Now to unscrew it, it's fairly simple. You just unscrew the whole thing. That's the drip tip off. That's your little fill ports. They are quite tight. If you're using a big shortful bottle like I am, be very careful filling it. They're not overly generous on the size of the fill ports. And you unscrew, and there's the coil. This one is the mesh. They look very, very similar to the Nautilus coils. Very, very similar. In fact, I've not actually tried to compare. I perhaps should do. Anyhow, that one, okay, goes in there and pushes in, because that covers quite a lot of the coil. So that coil top is actually quite close to the mouthpiece, which could be why it's so good on flavour, because that coil is really high there. And that just screws back down, like so. Oh, nearly dropped it. I'm not going to go disturbing all this packaging too much, because like I say, this one is going to be given away. And it's a quarter turn, pop off. Good, nice seal. No leakage issues on the one I'm using, that's for sure. Quick look at, that's the round wire. I'm not even sure what the wire is made of, but that's the higher on for your 50/50 juices and the likes of your salt nicotine. You also get a little bag with a bubble glass and some more seals and things in. Again, I'm not going to go opening that up. It's a nice little bubble glass which makes life a bit easier with a vape. The battery side I'll show with the one I'm using. This is the teal colour. It looks a bit blue on the camera, but I can tell you it's teal. And the screen, pretty basic OLED. When the camera, there we are, shows you the on reading and the power wattage. Obviously this device goes up to 35 and down. This is the firing bar. You take that end, fires it, and this end, as you can, let me get that focused again. Oh, on you bugger. There we are. It's locked. Come on, unlock. Let me just get this unlocked. There we are. That's it unlocked. And the bottom end of the fire button does the wattage, but you can only seem to go down. So you have to use the one button to go all the way down, go down to 5, which is the lowest, and then you press it again and it goes back to the top. A little bit annoying, but there we go. It's the nature of the beast, I suppose. I've been running this on 30 to 35 watts myself. Battery life's not too bad. It's about 3.5, maybe 4 hours depending on use. And that's not too bad really for the size of the battery. I'm just trying to find out how many miles the battery has. Let me have a quick look. 1500 mAh. So yeah, it's not bad, 3 hours. And there we go. There's the device I'm using. It's been bashed around a bit and well tested, but no issues. Normal micro USB charging, no Type C or anything like that. And that's the up close of the Vaptio Cosmo Plus. Okay, folks, we are back up top with the Vaptio Cosmo Plus Kit. What do I think? Well, looks wise, like I say, it's like something from maybe 3 years ago. The looks and the shape wise, big plus is it's got the mesh coil. This one's reading 0.8, which is great to have a mesh coil for sub-ohming, vaping. The bubble glass that you get in the kit is absolutely cracking. It comes in very useful, gives much better tank capacity. Plus, now the thing that really got me with this is the flavour. I mean, I'm on some Mod King's twisted ice cream, which is a twister flavour, and it really, really pops on this. Really pops. For such a basic device, and that's what it is. It's a basic device. It's a relatively low entry, low point price wise starter kit. The flavour's cracking though. The flavour is absolutely banging. Tip top flavour. Really, really is. And the high on coil, for the 50/50 juice, like in salt nicks and things, is the same. Now, obviously, you saw in the up close how high up the actual coil chimney comes, and it's literally just off the mouthpiece. Now, that for me is quite clever because that obviously generates it's a much shorter gap, and obviously the flavour comes from the coil and the cotton, which with having a higher chimney in there that's off the coil directly means the flavour comes to your mouth more directly. So that's cracking. Battery life, like I say, you get about 3 hours, depending on usage. 1500 mAh. Charging roughly about 2 hours to go from completely flat to fully charged. And yeah, and if you want to win this one, the one off the up close, the black and gold, enter the giveaway. Open worldwide. I'll post it everywhere. Good luck to everyone on that. And thank you again, Vaptio, for sending me these. I've also got a little pod kit that I'll be doing for them as well. I think it's called the Razor. But yeah, there we go. Vaptio Cosmo Plus Kit. It looks a bit old school, but the flavour is very much new school. Really is a decent little device. Really, really is. And there we go, folks. If you're looking for a starter kit, if you just started vaping, or you want some maybe take on holiday, Vaptio Cosmo Plus. Nice little kit, banging flavour, decent battery life. Thanks for watching, folks. I'll be back again very soon with more hardware, maybe a bit of juice, you never know. And of course, the League of Extraordinary Vapors every Sunday night around 6:30 GMTV, not breakfast television. Anyway, check them out, folks. Keep your eye out for more reviews and more subscriber rewards. Thanks for watching. Drop a like, subscribe, enter the giveaway. Take care, love and respect to all. Bye bye for now.